Hello and welcome to another great day here on the Jet Set. Coming up, we have a packed show for you. We've all heard about a dude ranch, but what is it? Well, we've got the answer coming up, and it might just be your next vacation spot.
And we've got help to take your home into fall on TJS Home and Garden.
Plus, we've got the travel news and our views coming up. All of this and more is about to take off. You're watching the Jet Set.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to travel, food, fitness, and everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Grab your suitcase because we're about to pack up travel news on Here's This, powered by thejetset.com. A New York City woman was recently sentenced to 4 months in prison for interference with flight crew members. According to a Department of Justice news release, Kelly Pichardo had previously pleaded guilty to a charge which is a Class C felony offense. Pichardo also received 36 months of supervised release and was ordered to pay $9,123 restitution to American Airlines, the department said in a press release. Now, the sentence was imposed on August 29th, according to court documents. Unruly and intimidating behavior, the release says, by Pichardo and her co-defendant on a February 2021 American Airlines flight from Dallas to Los Angeles prompted the flight to then reroute to Phoenix so that the two could then be removed from the airplane. They were traveling in first class. Wow.
Do they not watch the Jet Set?
No.
What do I say almost every single episode? Just be cool. Just be cool. And if you act crazy on the plane, then everyone's gonna know about it. You're gonna go to jail and you'll never be allowed to fly again. And what is happening?
Why do people think that they can interfere with a crew member or disobey what a crew member tells them and they're gonna just get away with it scot-free? And I can tell you why. It's because before COVID, nothing ever happened.
Well, not anymore.
You would get a warning, you'd get a slap on the wrist, someone would come and do a quick interview with you about the situation, but there was no repercussions. There was not paying a penalty, there was not supervised release. And Secretary Pete Buttigieg changed all of that.
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it should have been this way to begin with. I mean,
should have.
If you're going to interfere with everyone else's comfort and safety on the airplane, you should be paying for that. You shouldn't just get off scot-free.
Yeah. Ooh, you in trouble now, because now we all know about it.
We all know your name,
Yeah.
Pichardo. New data suggests car rental prices have climbed nearly 50% since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics Consumer Price Index, car rental prices jumped 48% from July 2019 to July 2022, which is much higher than the 7% hotel price increase over the same period and the 16% airfare cost increase.
I believe every single word of this because I'm renting cars left and right. And I'm going to book and I'm like, this is crazy.
It is
and
crazy.
I'm not getting my usual Nikki Noya luxury mobile. I am getting like, average-orama over here. And it is really expensive.
Okay, to Nikki Noya, what is average-orama?
I don't know. Just, I don't know. Yeah, whatever can fit, yeah.
Okay, so
I don't fit. I'm a giant, so I kind of need a little space. And
so you're not getting a Mini Cooper?
No. Actually, I really want one.
I would really like to watch you get out of one. Okay.
Yeah.
The study found that prices dropped drastically at the onset of the pandemic, but bounced back in 2021, culminating in record prices in July of 2021. While prices have dropped from last year, they are still more than pre-pandemic costs. And I think a lot of this has to do with, in the middle of the pandemic, a lot of the rental car companies actually sold off cars in their
zero
fleet
cars.
because they needed to make money. No one was renting cars,
So
and
now
now
there's
there's
no
no cars left, so they're gonna charge you an arm and a leg or two of Nikki's really long legs to get into one of these, what did you call it again?
Average-orama?
Average-orama vehicles. Average-orama.
Or my luxury mobile.
We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more of the Jet Set.
I gotta like Cirque du Soleil myself out of those. Timeshare has evolved to suit the needs of today's traveler. Timeshare owners aren't buying fixed weeks in one location, but rather points that allow them to travel the world. Club Windham continues to reinvent the sector, offering a flexible point system that allows travelers to book stays at 240 vacation club resorts or exchange at over 4,200 affiliated resorts around the world with the RCI Exchange Network. Timeshare can even be more economical than staying in hotels and can also be more pleasant and spacious experience. According to recent Goldman Sachs research, timeshare owners save almost 20% over a lifetime of vacationing.
My sister has one, she loves it.
Oh, that's nice.
Club Windham, part of the world's largest vacation ownership company, introduces a contemporary take on the timeshare model with the opening of the first dual-branded vacation club resort property in Atlanta, shared with Margaritaville Vacation Club.
Ooh.
The new 22-story urban oasis located on the edge of Centennial Olympic Park carves out a chic address for visitors to experience the vibrant culture, entertainment, and dining of the historical, thriving tourist district. The sleek new property offers 200 suites that are modern in design, making a visit to the city feel like home with room to relax and fully equipped kitchens, plus in-suite washers and dryers in some suites. That's a huge plus.
Very good.
Travelers can choose the vacation atmosphere that suits their lifestyle with the upscale contemporary design of Club Windham or the casual luxury of Margaritaville Vacation Club by Windham.
Oh, wow.
Purely modern, the Club Windham Atlanta Resort reflects the city's forward-thinking approach as the modern hub of the New South. The building's design blends urban modern materials with warm woods, emphasizing floor-to-ceiling glass and spectacular city views. A sophisticated color palette that reflects the city center location is a nod to Atlanta's storied history, one that is celebrated and showcased to guests.
Ooh, this sounds wonderful.
I know.
Well, Bobby, the Margaritaville Vacation Club by Windham Atlanta Suites brings to life the laid-back escapism of Margaritaville with spacious one-bedroom standard and 1, 2, and 3-bedroom deluxe and presidential configurations that offer beautiful furnishings, separate bedrooms, very good, and roomy living and dining areas. Every Margaritaville suite is equipped with kitchenettes or full-service kitchens, complete with frozen concoction maker, so club members can create their favorite drinks in the comfort of their private retreat. Great idea.
I'm in.
To book your stay at Club Windham Atlanta, visit clubwindham.com. We've got to take a quick break, but we've got lots more of the Jet Set coming up in just 60 seconds. Still thinking about my Margaritaville
My
concoction.
concoction.
Hawaii has always been a favorite vacation destination, but did you know that some of the best life-changing adventures are not found in any guidebook? John DeFries was born and raised in Waikiki and is the president and CEO of the Hawaii Tourism Authority. And he is joining us to not only share some of Hawaii's hidden treasures, but how to protect them and more. John, welcome to the show.
Nikki, thanks for having me. And it's time for us to get beyond the beaches and get into authentic experiences that will help protect, care for, and nurture these islands. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about.
Hawaii has so much more than beaches and popular visitor attractions. How has visiting the islands evolved?
We got through the pandemic, there's a lot of optimism, but we're now focused on a range of voluntourism experiences that we call Malama Hawaii. Malama, to protect, to nurture, to care for. Imagine, Nikki, going on a hike into a native forest and being part of a reforestation program. Or you are familiar with Kauai. Imagine going to the coastline where ocean life, marine life, wildlife may be threatened because of the high level of human activity, and being part of a protective program or even a self-directed beach cleanup. And then at Pearl Harbor, the USS Missouri is now in a restorative program. Patriotic Americans, patriotic people from around the world can now be a part of something that great.
What are some unique ways travelers can engage in experiences only found in Hawaii?
You know, I'm going to encourage them to go to our website at gohawaii.com/Malama, where the most updated information on 30 programs across 6 islands in our state are now available for those that are coming to our islands.
What are some important things visitors need to know as they return to the beautiful islands of Hawaii?
You know, what I would encourage them to do is do some research, get organized, have an idea of what you want to do when you get here, and be flexible upon arrival so that you can get the most out of your trip. But the sky's the limit and Hawaii is waiting.
Where can we learn more about this?
Go to gohawaii.com/Malama.
Mahalo, John.
Mahalo nui loa. Get home, Nikki, as soon as you can.
To find out more about the Malama Hawaii program adventures, visit gohawaii.com. All right, it's time to spruce up your staycation on TJS Home and Garden. With fall approaching, the leaves are turning and the air is getting crisper. This means it's time for some seasonal updates and quick household makeovers. Lifestyle and design expert Kelly Edwards is here to share her latest tips and tricks to get the home in order. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Yes, absolutely. And let's start in the laundry room. One place I want to start is with the washer and dryer from LG. They have a fantastic smart front load washer and dryer with built-in intelligence. Absolutely amazing. Slim design, will look great in any laundry room. It uses artificial intelligence, so actually sense your load size, fabric, and level of soiling. It has a smart pairing feature, so it'll actually recommend your dry cycle based on your wash cycle. The washing machine has a Turbo 360 technology, so you can do your loads in less than 29 minutes. It also has a cold wash technology, so it uses cold water and enhanced washing methods to really penetrate deep into the fabrics. And then the dryer actually generates steam. So it has a turbo steam technology, which gets rid of wrinkles and odors. So it's super handy. Now, on the flip side of that, LG also has their Styler steam closet. Now, this is really cool because it sanitizes, deodorizes, and dries clothing and household items. Basically, toss it in. The powerful chemical-free True Steam technology and the moving hanger system does the rest. It reduces allergens and odors while still refreshing things like clothing, stuffed animals, home textiles, sportswear, you name it. Plug and go design. You can use it anywhere around your house, so it's super convenient, slim, intuitive, and a simple setup. Love LG. Now, on the flip side of that, we obviously need to talk about detergent. And one of the things that you can do to save the environment and the planet is with detergent strips. So True Earth is amazing. It is an eco-friendly household cleaning product company. They have these strips, one per load, no measuring, no overpouring. Each strip is ultra concentrated, hypoallergenic, and really does add a punch of cleaning power. It includes a heavy duty formula, so it basically removes that oil, grease, blood, smoke, all that from clothes. They are really committed to preventing all of the plastic packaging from going into our landfills and waterways, and it also has compact packaging for your laundry room as well. So if you're interested in this product, you could go to true.earth for more information. And of course, last but not least, I always love to save money. One way you can do that is with PayPal this holiday season. You can save, earn, and pay later. They have their PayPal Honey mobile and desktop extension. Automatically discovers these coupons for you, applies them at checkout, and you get cash back on eligible offers. So this is great. It also has flexibility on home and seasonal purchases, so you can go with pay later with PayPal, which allows you to actually spread out the payments over time, weeks or months, whatever works best for your budget. But that is a great way to save money on all those pumpkin accessories for this fall season.
Thanks for joining us, Kelly.
Thanks for having me.
A new study from the National Insurance Crime Bureau shows thefts of vehicles and catalytic converters as well as carjackings are continuing to rise. Here to discuss this rise in vehicle crime as well as share tips on what actions vehicle owners should take to prevent theft is NICB President and CEO David Glowy. David, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So what trends are you seeing involving vehicle thefts and carjackings?
So since 2019, we've seen an exponential increase in carjackings and auto thefts. We're up almost 25% since 2019 in auto thefts, mid-year 2022. And in some metropolitan areas, we're seeing carjackings up over 500%. Everything involving autos and crimes involving autos are up.
Why are these crimes occurring and who's committing them?
So there's many factors why these crimes are occurring. There's social factors and economic factors that have occurred over the last 3 years. One of the big drivers is the cost of everything involving autos and auto parts. Used automobiles are up almost 35% during the pandemics. Crime is about making money and the organizations surrounding it. Crime is a business, and business is very good.
What public policy solutions are available to help reduce this rampant crime wave?
So the National Insurance Crime Bureau has been around for 100 years, and I was fortunate to testify before the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee in March. And we had 6 policy recommendations. And 2 of the big ones are investing in prosecution and law enforcement, as well as community policing and social programs to reach at-risk youth. Fortunate, President Biden took those recommendations and signed an executive order recently, but Congress also needs to pass legislation and fund these programs. Congress needs to act.
What can people do to reduce their chances of becoming a victim of vehicle theft or carjacking?
So the first thing to protect yourself is make sure you're covered by your insurance. Make sure you have comprehensive insurance coverage because liability will not cover you. Also, good personal security hygiene. Park your car in well-lit areas, well-surveilled places. Take your keys with you. Don't leave that key fob in the car. People still do that. And if you see something suspicious, say something. Call 911. Call local law enforcement immediately.
What resources are available to learn more about preventing vehicle crimes?
First, if you're a victim of a crime or you see one in progress, call 911. We also have a lot of information on our website at www.nicb.org.
Thanks for joining us, David.
Thank you for having me.
We've got to take another short break, but don't go anywhere. We've still got lots more of the Jet Set to come. There's a lot of information in that last part of the show.
Good thing you're watching the Jet Set because you could stay safe. Up next, we have Bryce Albright, who is the Executive Director of the National Dude Ranchers Association, and she's here to tell us about dude ranches and dude ranch vacations. Hello, Bryce.
Hi there. Thanks for having me today.
What is a dude ranch vacation?
It's a great question and something a lot of people probably ask themselves when they hear that term. But a dude ranch vacation is a vacation destination that offers an experience that allows the guests to go and live the life of a cowboy, essentially. It brings them to usually the Western US or Canada and allows them to do activities they've probably never done before. So horseback riding, fly fishing, river rafting, kind of a lot of different things you might have seen in the Old West, cattle work, stuff like that. And dude ranch vacations are all inclusive, which is such a great opportunity, especially in the US. So meals, lodging, and most activities are included in one price. And so it's kind of the ultimate Western adventure vacation.
What is the Dude Ranchers Association?
So the Dude Ranchers Association itself is a trade organization. So the association was started in 1926, and our mission is to help preserve and protect the dude ranch industry and the Western way of life. So the association itself serves mostly as a tool to the general public. And we serve kind of like a travel agency, but we don't collect commission. We're a free service, and we help people find the best dude ranch for their family, whether that be, intermediate family, a family reunion, couples, solo travelers, and even corporate retreats as well.
So what makes a Dude Ranchers Association member Dude Ranch different?
What sets Dude Ranchers Association members apart is that they have to go through an application process. They go through a pretty rigorous inspection process as well. It usually lasts up to about 2 years. And the reason behind that is it's a quality assurance. So we're going through and verifying that these ranches, we want to represent them, one, and two, they fit our guidelines and our founding principles.
What activities will you find on a dude ranch?
So I mentioned a few before, but there's a lot of different activities, and it all depends on where you're going to be located. If you're going more in the northern states or the southern states, the activities tend to differ. But more than anything, you're always going to find horseback riding. You're going to find kids activities depending on the ranch. But most of our ranches cater to families. So you're going to find kids programs, lots of activities to keep the kids entertained. Hiking, fishing, bird watching. Some ranches have shooting sports and archery opportunities. Some ranches offer ATV rides. And you're just going to find a whole lot of activities that are great for any type of traveler, no matter what age. Dude Ranches really offer something for everyone.
Where can we find out more and book a trip?
Yeah, so we encourage everybody to go to duderanch.org and research information on there. Or you can give us a call at 307-587-2339.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Cosmopolitan, the world's largest young women's media brand, has launched Cosmo Trips, a bespoke travel booking service. The new offering delivers a unique opportunity for the brand's Gen Z and millennial audience to travel like an editor through instantly bookable, curated vacation experiences in top cities across the U.S. I like it. Built with groups in mind, Cosmo Trips is designed to serve young Americans' appetite for travel while saving them time by providing one-click access to Cosmo-approved vacation itinerary. Here to share more about Cosmo Trips is Jessica Giles, Editor-in-Chief of Cosmopolitan. Hi, Jessica. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So, Jessica, what are some of the trends Gen Z and millennials are embracing when it comes to travel?
This group is really leading the post-COVID travel comeback. 3/4 of millennials and Gen Z say that they want to travel as much, if not more, than they did before COVID. And that's why we're really seeing this revenge travel trend of everyone getting out now that they can and exploring the world. The other thing about this demographic is that they're very cost conscious and they prioritize experiences over things when they're spending their money. So adventuring, being with their friends, that's what matters most to them. And that's why we have launched Cosmo Trips.
What is Cosmo Trips and why was now the right time to launch it?
Young Americans are traveling more, they're spending more money than any other generation on travel right now. And, we are the Young Americans media brand. So we feel really well positioned to help them out. We know what they want and we know how to get it for them. So really what Cosmo Trips is a travel booking service where we take care of all of the headaches, we do all of the arranging, and we plan your trip to our standards. The thing is that Cosmo editors are traveling all the time for work, and we're very, very picky. So we're only sending you and your girlfriends on the excursions to the hotels, the restaurants that we know are really cool and are worth your time. So we're really excited to help people get out there and explore, not just everything, but the really, really good things.
Where can we find out more and book a trip?
Cosmotrips.com. We've made it as easy as possible. You click a couple buttons and you've just booked the truly easiest vacation of your life.
Thanks for joining us, Jessica.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
We've got to take one final break and we'll be right back with some more of the Jet Set. Don't go anywhere. It's time again for a dose of travel inspiration on the go, where we're sending you to take the Antwerp to Amsterdam itinerary on Viking Euro cruises. These are some of my favorite places. This 10-day cruise will take you to 3 countries with 8 guided tours included.
Wow, okay.
Oh, they really do everything for you. Sail through the inland waterways of the Low Countries, Holland and Belgium. Begin with an overnight stay in vibrant Amsterdam, one of my favorite places ever.
Mine too.
They're tall, they're cool, I love it. Cruise through a vast network of canals and rivers, stopping in key cities to soak up Dutch, German, and Flemish culture. Witness feats of Dutch engineering, see modern Rotterdam and the windmills of Kinderdijk.
Yep, it's beautiful
Very
there.
interesting. Before ending up in Antwerp, Bobby,
Yes.
Europe's diamond capital. I'm gonna be there. In the spring visit, Keukenhof Gardens in bright bloom. Bobby, this journey is available now with discount airfare from the US and a $100 Visa gift card just for booking by visiting oceanandriversailings.com.
It's a great deal.
It's so easy.
And it's got diamonds everywhere.
Diamonds are Nikki's best friend. I love
Thank you
it.
so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
You would love Kinderdijk.
I would probably love
Because
it.
the river cruises dock like literally across the street from the old windmills.
No way.
Yeah, and it's like as you're pulling up to the pier, like that's all you see.
It's so cool there.
It's
It's really
so
cool.
pretty.